How the heck are you, everybody? I am Fastidious. I'm coming to you live from twitch.tv/Fastidious_GG. I stream here, Watcher of Realms, every single day. Right now, we are about to do a takeover GR1 stage 19 for Ajax Dag, aka Micah. Very happy to knock this out, and I decided to make a video because I'm going to do a very bare bones team featuring our two most recent shard summoning event epic lords, Rourke and Abizu. I freaking love Abizu. I like them both, but I love Abizu. And then the only legendary we're bringing is Dahlia. And I have not tried this. It doesn't matter. I am that supremely confident that when you bring all these very accessible free-to-play epics and stuff, and then, you know, Dahlia, you'll get the job done. I'll mention there's two kind of hard to get epics. They're not that hard. One's not that hard in Dolores. Everyone will eventually get Dolores. We've got a tricky one over here in Hollow. You could probably do this without Hollow, but I'm going to try to go for pretty accessible builds, not really using any fancy gear. So we're going to bring Hollow. Hey guys, it's Fastidious from the future. Just wanted to insert this. If you're interested in an even more free-to-play version, stick around to the end. After how easily we dominated with the team you just saw me building, I decided to take out Hollow, replace her with Nissandei, making it even more free-to-play, even more accessible. I could hear the comments in my head, but Hollow's so rare, she's like a legendary. All right, we took her out, and I took all the Invigoration gear off of Autumn. So literally no one is wearing that red and yellow premium gear. This is no anti-heal, no Elowyn, free-to-play heroes, the only legendary Dahlia, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Back to the video. But you can basically see we've got our two infernal healers over here. We've got 3 cultist units led by Abizu, 3 northern units led by Rourke. You know, we've got some nice free-to-play heroes, a rare Autumn. We've got day 3 login champ Mari. A lot of people just got their guaranteed Dahlia. We had the shard summon event Abizu, shard summon event Rourke, and it doesn't get much more common of an epic in the entire game than Vortex. Everyone will get Vortex. He is in the highest common rarity bucket of all epics in the game. Without further ado, this is going to be uncut, unedited. You're going to see the entire process. If you're interested in a takeover, hit me up on Discord at Fastidious_GG, or just join my Discord community. We have over 3,700 members, so aside from the official Discord that's like run by the game and the developers, it's the biggest in the whole game. So come hang out with us. Tons of helpful people, including myself. I'm there every single day posting. So if you like what I have to say, or you like what anyone else has to say, come on through. You can also hit me up for takeovers. Let's go, guys. This is going to be the team. Let's just start gear, and you're going to see the entire process. No time for a proper intro. We don't need to cut to my little hex cinematic thing. Let's just start gearing out Dahlia. So I'll show you. He pulled Dahlia yesterday or the day before. Not a crazy build right now on our 51k. I'm just going to build her from scratch so you can see that whole process. And I will also show you he's only dusted her up. So with skill ups, we weren't even that lucky. Nothing on the basic here. We're missing the little crit damage boost from the Cursed Blossoms, which is definitely something we'd be looking forward to. We did max out the little support skill, but that's not going to help at all because you need 2 adjacent Cursed Blossoms to get these effects. So basically only Rourke behind the wall will benefit from this, I believe. I think he will. Maybe the wall actually counts as a barrier between. This is basically a total L. And then we've got two skill ups into the ultimate. So nothing fancy. That's what I'm trying to show you guys. If you want to see a proper breakdown of Dahlia, I've covered her extensively. That's not what this is. If you want the very short version, she makes Cursed Blossoms. They do poison, they do damage, they do slow. They're amazing. She's an absolute monster for Gear 1. Also, I didn't mention it. No Lyseer, no Artemis. We're not even bringing A1 Kriya or Zealous with his exclusive artifact. No anti-healing, guys. We're just going to nuke this thing down. So let's build her. You can see the gear is not crazy. There's no special like exclusive gear or anything like that. I think I'm just going to go broken set. Like, who really cares? So basically what I like to do is I go attack bonus or crit damage bonus on the main stat. I want crit rate and attack speed on the substats. And then I just start poking my head around. So right off the bat, this catches my eye. We've got this nice curse piece from Hex. That could be pretty good. Could we get a curse set going? So this is like, I'm just going to show you the process, right? It's like, well, is that an option for us? And yeah, I think it is. Attack bonus here with crit rate and crit damage subs and a rage regen to boot. We can level that up. Over here, I'm seeing crit damage with a nice attack bonus, crit rate, attack speed. I like that a lot. I actually think I might like this one more at the attack bonus. You know, if she's not 100% crit capped, I can live with that. We also are going to have Autumn going, so that'll be 30% crit rate. Autumn, an amazing, super free-to-play rare hero. When she's skilled up, which obviously you're going to max skill her, she's a rare hero. You are talking, you know, 30% crit rate boost to everyone in range and 60% crit damage boost. Tremendous stuff. I love this piece here. Look how big that rolls. 26% attack bonus, This has Rage Regen, though, which is really nice. Ooh, that's tough. We'll snag this one. And then I am going to, because I went crit damage there, I am going to take this piece over here. I don't care if we're crit capped. If we can get to 70 or higher, I'm a happy guy. So let's level that up. Let's level that up. Off to a pretty nice start. Already got some Rage Regen, got some nice stuff. You can totally go Broken Set if you have to. Likely we will do that for a beso. So you can see we're at 40.5% crit rate. So if I can snag another 29.5%, we're already over 70%. So we can get kind of aggressive on what kind of left side gear pieces we're looking for. Let's see. This one looks really nice. 23.5% crit rate, 28% crit damage, some attack bonus. Attack speed's not so essential on her. It will help with the conjuring of her Cursed Blossoms. Basically, whatever attack interval you build on her, 1.5 times that is how frequently she'll get her blossoms going. I don't love it, though. I'd love for something more DPS-y like this, so let's snag that from Arancha. And now we need 12.5 crit rate. Can we get a piece with some nice subs? Yeah, we can. So we're going to be just short of 70%. I can really live with this. 2/3 crit rate, 66%, 222 attack speed. Nice attack for 119 at 14.5. And then we've got 277 crit damage. I like this build. I'm super fine with this build. You can also see her attack interval is going to be 2.5 seconds, so that means her summoning rate of the conjuring of the Cursed Blossoms will be 3.75 seconds, right? It's that times 1.5. So X equals the attack interval, you multiply it by 1.5. You get it. Let's see. We've got her exclusive. Let's use it. Why not? If you don't know what this does, it's pretty cool. Increases attack by 10%. Upon triggering the talent, there's a 40% chance to generate a mutated blossom, 1 or 2. 1 is going to deal 50% damage per second to enemies on affected tiles. And then 2 is going to, wow, they make this impossible to scroll and see. I'm actually going to have to show you in the Forge. What are you doing, Moonton? That's crazy. At least it's the first one. Now I can scroll. So the second one reduces the effect duration to 5 seconds. When it ends, though, you get a big AoE explosion. I think it's pretty good. I actually don't have it yet on my account. I only got Dahlia yesterday. So I'll have a proper video showing testing between this, probably just versus the Tier of Twilight, which is what I would presume to be her best in slot outside of potentially the exclusive. But for now, let's just show it off here. We'll get to see some mutated blossoms. All right, so that's Dahlia. I'm pretty happy with this build. You can see 60k, 60.8k. It's pretty fine. You can see I'm not trying to go crazy. I just want to get this done. You know, get in there, get out. Dahlia and Abizu can handle all the DPS we need. So I think Abizu, we almost certainly are going to go Broken Set. She's got really low base attack, so we definitely want to go attack main stat bonus on all the right side gear. And then we're going to need a healthy amount of crit rate, crit damage, attack speed, all that good stuff. So what are we working with? What are we cooking with? This is really nice on a Wisdom Set. Can we put a Wisdom Set on her? Is that going to be an option for us? So you can see I let the gear guide me. I'm like, so what are we even working with here? This is pretty nice, crit rate and attack speed. And what's this over here? Some crit damage line down there. This one's pretty good. We're going to need crit rate, though. We might have to roll the dice on that piece. I say let's do it. Don't sleep on set bonuses. You can see Broken Set works a lot, but if you can get a half decent set together, it can be pretty potent. There's definitely a fine line. Like if you're like completely giving up on all statistics to make your set work, that's an L in like this mid game, right? However, if you have some gear and you can kind of get it going. Why not? So let's see. We can snag this from Idril now. This is the other piece we had our eye on. Let's see this. We got this piece from Razak. So what are we cooking with? 86.5%. But remember, and I should have mentioned this for Dahlia, from collection bonus, we get an extra 3% for these cultist units. So actually 89.5%. I think that's pretty good. I would love to cap her. I don't know if that's going to be an option for us. We can take a quick peek and see if I go aggressive. So that'd be 16%. It's another 5%. So it would get us to, we're at 89.5. We'd be at 94.5. I think I'm okay with this. I might take a quick peek and just see, like, what if we really do want to go for more DPS? Like, this piece is pretty good for where we're at. This piece is quite good. Only 8.5% attack bonus, but obviously we get the 25% from the set bonus. Let's throw that on for a second, and let's see what we're working with over here. We got this on Kriya. Not much crit rate. This piece I adore. Okay, we're going to make this piece work. This is crazy, because the flat attack for a hero like Abizu with only 3,200 base attack, that goes a long way. So this piece is absolutely worth it. That is well worth it. Let's see if we have any nice Annihilating Might. Here's a piece on Esme. I hate it. Here's a piece on Cutter. I hate it. Here's an unrolled piece. RN Gods, bless us with a half-decent roll. Ooh, it's almost good enough, right? It's close. Let's just look if we ignore the attack speed. Is there any solid piece already hiding around here? Not really, right? We don't have very good Annihilating Might on this account, it looks like. That's rough. That's pretty rough. These two are unleveled. Let's roll some unleveled stuff, see if we get lucky. If this HP bonus rolls high, it might be promising. Yeah, probably this attack bonus will be 2 bars or higher. Is that enough to 16 something with not a ton of gold? I don't think so. Let's roll this crit rate. I hate that. Wow, we're pretty unlucky right now. Tricky situation here. Tricky situation. Let's grab an attack speed substat. So if I throw this on, we're at 74%. 77 with the thing, but it's a healthy amount of crit damage, and that is something we're going to need. It's tough. It's tough. I think it's worth it. I think it is. What's our attack at? 11-2, and we are going to put a Tear of Twilight on her, obviously. I think if we have a little bit of Mithril, we can level up a bit. I might do a quick mini cleanse to make that work. It's hard to say. We'll be over 75% crit rate. I think it's okay. Let's YOLO this. We still got 4.3 million gold. Nice. That's not a bad roll. It's not a good roll, but 37, that is something. So let's get the Tear of Twilight stuff sorted, and then we'll check the total stats. Let's sell off. You'll get it. I have a full guide showing you how I do artifact cleanses. Looks like actually he kind of already has done it. I am going to take the agency to get rid of what we really don't need. This North Storm is terrible. This one's very bad. This is like a very early game, maybe mid game piece. No one's using that. Ioni, he's in chat telling me I can do whatever I want. Thank you, sir. Yeah, a lot of this stuff I don't like. This I really don't like. This is just the worst version of Scarlet Hunt. Everyone's gonna get Scarlet Hunt. Always sell that. There's some lame stuff here we can sell, it looks like. Yeah, this is the worst version of Eye of Sin. Everyone will get that. You can sell this. This piece is just bad. I don't like that. This one I don't like either. The Soul Binding Crystal I don't like either. This one reads like it should be good, but it's not. Ionian I don't like. Look at that, 2154. We will take it. Let's hop over to our Mythics. I will sell one of these Regal Crests. You definitely are not at a point where you need multiple Regal Crests. This is, in my opinion, probably the worst for, I mean, it can be niche, occasionally good, but probably the worst tank artifact of the Mythics. So there we go, 2311. We can play around a little bit now. I really think eventually you're going to want to build 2 of these concurrently, but at this point when you're trying to push content, there's no reason not to just build one up to like promo 2 or 3, then you can get another one at base, then the one you were building originally, you can bring that to promo 5 plus 25, and then you can start building a second. But for now, let's get this up and running. As I'm saying it, no, I want to leave him a second base copy, so I'm actually not going to do that. But you don't be afraid if you want to do it. Like if it was my account, that is what I would do, but for him, I will leave it. So we'll just go for the 1 promo, but you can see a nice contribution of 1137 from this mythic artifact. These flat stat contributions are super strong, and now we're going to get 22% increased attack. Really nice stuff. So let's check out those total stats on a Bizu in a wisdom set. 12.5, 2.3 second interval is like okay. It's nothing special. 77% crit rate, 260% crit damage. You can see Autumn is going to be a real clutch member of the team here. So they're good. We're good. Let's build a Dolores really quick. Almost certainly he has no Invig. Nice looking Glacier though. Let's see. Ooh, really nice looking Glacier. So this is a cool thing, guys. Like early on, if you don't have Invig, Glacier is a good opportunity to get a little boost. It's not going to be crazy on a Dolores because you're not going to build a ton of HP on her, but 6% of max HP, it's something, right? Like if you had 20%, 20,000 HP on your Dolores, that's still 1,200 more attack, right? That is something. So let's just look. It looks like he probably already had the best build, but we can take a peek. No, this one is slightly better. You can see 1% less rage regen, but it's about, ooh, can I do some quick math? It's about 59 more flat attack. I will take that. So we'll throw this bad boy on. Oh, apparently this is my build. He's telling me in chat. I made this build on Dolores when I did stage Gear 2 and Gear 3 for him. So sorry, I didn't mean to toot my own horn. But hey, he's the one who farmed the gear. It's good looking gear. That's fine. And yeah, this piece is great with a little heal effect and a nice HP bonus. So that's going to give her tankiness, but also is going to lead to a bigger contribution from the 6% max HP bonus we get with the Glacier set. These pieces are looking good too. So I guess this is my Dolores build, he's saying. Let's go Calamity. Let's see if there's anything we missed. No, that's the best piece. And this piece is pretty darn good. Let's see. What's our biggest? 22, 23.5. But this has the flat HP. It's probably worth it for the flat HP because we're getting the contribution. So all in all, it's pretty good. 22, 2. We're going to want to max Keen Wisdom. We have got it. I might have to max out that breastplate. I want to tell you guys that now. If it looks like she's dying, but I think if I get a half decent build on Hollow, it's not such an issue. So done. Let's speak of the devil. Let's get Hollow going now. It sounds like maybe this would be my Hollow build as well. Yes, it looks like it is. We need a decent amount of attack on Hollow here. Thank you so much, Ajax. I'm combining Ajax, which is, he was like, it's like the cleaner, and then Ajax, you know, the Dutch way I like to say the name of the dragon in the football team. But Ajax just gifted 5 subs on Twitch, so thank you, sir. I really appreciate that. This piece looks pretty good. This piece looks quite good. We're going to want her at like 12k attack. So actually what we're going to have to do is snag something like this. Do we have anything like this lying around? This piece is quite nice. But this one's already leveled, so let's just use this. So now we've got her to 11.7 with 83% rage regen. Pretty fast, still at 373. I'm not obsessed with this build. No healing effect is kind of a bummer. What kind of artifact can we rock on her? Scarab is good. Probably better we go for some bigger stats. Scarab would be, in general, her best in slot, I think, for most content. Scarab or Euphoric Orb, but we'll just rock that. This isn't max, so maybe we can find a better option here. You got something with heal effect? Perfect. Look at this. Heal effect, attack speed, and flat attack. I love it. So 74% rage regen now. We're up to 13.3, and we even have 20 heal effect. Suboptimal still, but it's solid. We can maybe work with this left side gear. What do I got lying around here? Here's Navras. That's another 17. That's something. This I like. This I like a lot. Look at that. 19 heal effect, 19% attack bonus. So now we can go like this. This piece from Borit, pretty nice. We'll take that. We'll max this out. We're looking good on gold right now. Okay. So let's see. This is looking good now, right? 14.4 for 119. That's more than enough healing. Pretty quick at 1.8. Nice rage regen and 55 heal effect, which is what I'd say when you're in this mid game. Just go for 50 heal effect. Remember, you're also getting a contribution from your Pantheon, so it's pretty solid. There we go. So we're done with everybody on the top line except for Autumn. Autumn really doesn't matter too much. We just need to make sure she doesn't die. Ideally, eventually we get her in an Invig set. If you don't have Invig, you can try for Mana Spring, so we'll check Mana Spring now. We can get her a little Rage Regen this way and a little flat stat contribution that will come from the Golden Scarab. But yeah, Autumn skills, if you don't know, right? She's a rare hero, max her out. Crit rate increase of 30% to everyone in range. She's got the same range as Dolores, it's super good. And then 60% crit damage increase from her ultimate. It's the same move. When she ults, the passive happens. So it's just like, it could be written as one thing. When she ults, 60% crit damage increase and 30% crit rate increase for all allies in range. Just think of it that way. I will check the Mana Spring, actually. I'm assuming there's no Invig. Oh, he farmed up a little bit. It's just maybe enough. Because I did beat this for him a little while. I think maybe this is enough because we can get, let's see. Yeah, this is good. We can get flat HP, which, you know, normally you want to sell this stuff. But for 19, with how little base HP she has, you know, we need some flat stat contribution. So we'll take that, we'll take that, we'll take this. Bring this guy just to 12 is maybe good. And then we'll go all tankiness on the left. Cool, so now we can get an Invig bonus on Dahlia. But you can see we're like very much roughing it with this gear. But we're not going to need much more than that. Here's big HP bonus with heal effect. I don't know about that. We really want flat HP and HP. That combination. Do we have tank gear? Yeah, that's good. And here, obviously, HP main stat is... HP is the main stat on your breastplate. Yeah, we can take this. Why not? So we got her to 20.4 HP. That is plenty. I would say for 19, you probably want her at... Probably 18k is the number to shoot for. Maybe 17 you could get away with. We're not running a Lord or anything, but you can see, simple as if I wanted to max this out, which I don't want to, it's a boring flat HP piece. If you wanted to, you could, and you can make that happen. Cool thing with Autumn also, just like Dolores, she's only 5 cost, so that's really easy to use. Okay, great. So we're done with all that. No one else really matters. We need the trickiest, I guess, to build will be Mari. Did I build her before? It looks like no. We want her to not die, and we want her to be really fast. We don't even care that much about rage regen and stuff, because like it'd be nice if she gets freezes out, but most importantly, we just want her getting ice crystals out, or icicles, I think she calls them. The ice crystals are for I, but that's going to lead to the vulnerabilities, the magic vulnerability, also physical damage vulnerability, but we don't really care about that. Only Rourke will be dealing physical damage. So basically, we want like HP main, with a nice rage regen and attack speed. This looks pretty cool with the flat HP. Let's bring this to 12 and see. That rolled beautifully. This is really nice too, right? Because it's a premium piece, or now they're calling it a tier 2 piece, the red and yellow one right next to me. These have 10% higher main stats, so instead of 60% HP, it's gonna be 66, so this is really great. We'll do the same thing over here. That's pretty good. Might not even need to bring that higher than 12. Definitely need attack speed on the amulet, and then we need a lot of tankiness. This one looks perfection. It is. We're already over 20k, 24k. Tome 4 is really good. If you have a built-out Nightmare Samsara, that would be better. He doesn't, and I don't really want to build one out right now. So we will actually just continue to rock with this. Now here we'll go for speed and tankiness. So let's go for a Whirlwind set with HP. Nice, cool. And that has attack speed on it too because it's ancient. That's good. Same kind of story. Great, and we're good to go. So we are at 31.9k HP. It's great. 601 attack speed. That is brilliant. Even a chunk of rage regen. And how's our defense looking? Terrible, but we're fine. Vortex will keep her up. Vortex will only be healing himself briefly, and then mostly just healing her. So this is fine. She's really easy to build. Vortex, probably I built him for Gear Aid 2 already, it looks like. Yes, I did. So I don't need to mess with this stuff too much. Yeah, I think it was last week or the week before I was on this account, and I did Gear Aid 219 and 319. Let's see. Attack speed and HP bonus. Say no more. You had me at hello. 34.9, 1.5 second interval, 484, 14 heal effect. This is plenty. This is all good. We just want him pretty fast so he can keep healing her, get shields up, all that good stuff. Finally, Rourke. Honestly, I don't even want to deploy him. I will because we have an extra spot, but we really don't need to. We'll just put him behind the wall. I guess it'll be a touch of damage, but you know, he's there just as a lord, and I'm bringing him instead of Isolde because actually Isolde's Shard Summoning event was so long ago. It was when I started playing. It was like at the end of July, beginning of August. It was the first Shard Summoning event ever, so I actually missed it. So somewhere on my account, I've got like 44 Isolde fragments. So I think Rourke is much more accessible, so I figure we could feature him. Basically, let's just go for tanky DPS if we can. He'll be behind the wall, so nothing matters. What's this? Crit rate, flat HP, sure. What's this? Can any of these roll, maybe? That'd be cool. Yeah, it's not bad. I don't really want to 16 that, to be honest. This one, we could just 12. That rolled pretty good. I'm fine with that. Ooh, this one we could 12 too. I'm fine with that too. Crit damage is looking low, but like, get over it. We'll be fine. That's life, baby. Let's see. Definitely, I don't know. Yeah, snag that one, whatever. And let's see, do we have any Annihilating Might? We do. Let's just bring this to 12. This is not an exceptional build or anything. We're just building him as a DPS, HP base. That's fine. Honestly, whatever. He's not going to be that good. 68k, 2.6 second. We got no attack speed on the guy. It is what it is. Actually, it isn't. No attack speed is unacceptable. I take that back. I can't build someone like that. I can't. That's too nasty. So let's see. There you go. 52% crit rate. The crit rate on that amulet was terrible, but whatever. 232.5% crit damage is okay for what we're trying to do here. Now it's 1.6 attack interval with how much attack speed? 300 attack speed. Brilliant. 64.4 HP. It is what it is, baby. We also got Psycho Pomp in the chat saying the same thing as me. It started towards the when the game came out, but halfway through the Isolde fusion and never finished it. Yeah, it sucks. It also took me forever to get Isolde. Like, actually took me forever to get her. Frigid Flame's fine. He'll be right behind. I think his stuff all counts as AoE. No, only here. Might still be good. Do we have Ive Sin lying around? We do. Let's just throw it on. And we'll give him a bigger HP bonus. Well, I guess we already had it from Frigid Flame. No. Frigid Flame will be better. It will be 11. It will be 18%, right? That'll be bigger because he's not going to be killing anyone. Let's do that. Can we promote it? No, we can't. Okay, there we go. That's me it. If we first try this, that'd be really cool. That was the building process. You know, I'm showing you the whole thing. Let's get into it. They're letting me know I could bring 2 more people. I don't care. I want this lean like low-fat beef. So we'll place Dahlia there. Cool thing with Dahlia, she's covering these 3 squares, but also this one. So we'll get a little early damage out on like the Scourges and the people that come from the bottom right. Now we're going to place Autumn, and it's pretty important we do Autumn now because we want to make sure the Invig lands on Dahlia, not on Abizu. Now we can place Dolores here. We wait. You can see no Elowyn or anything like that. It is what it is, you know. Here, this is a mutated Blossom, it looks like. Already exploded or expired. So it doesn't really matter. We'll wait. Now we trigger, and trigger. And you should see some pretty sweet damage. All right, now we'll get Hollow down. And look at this stuff. Look how easily they're doing it. It's just easy. Like, Dahlia is supremely strong for this, even with our very simple lackadaisical builds, right? That's the point of this, is don't be scared and think, oh, you need Soulbound Arcana and this, that, and the other and perfect artifacts. No, if you've got good heroes and you understand the synergies, placements, and timings, get any half-decent builds, you will start cooking. So let's wait. We're going to let these guys come. I don't really care. I'm most concerned about these big guys. They put major damage out on the wall. So we're going to hold some ults. I guess we'll put Rourke in the middle. It doesn't matter. He's not going to get buffed by anybody. I'm curious how little damage he's going to do with this lame build I put on him. All right, let's 1-exit now. See, the damage over time from the poisons is crazy too, right? All right, here they start marching. Let's go for a freeze. Trigger. You can 2-exit again. Abizu's on that auto ult game, so I can't pay too much attention, but we're just going to be A-okay. That freeze actually took so long that the ults all ended in that time, but it's all right. You can see they're just tickling the wall here. No big issue. We don't care about the healing. Our damage is better than his healing on 19. That's going to change later on, but, you know, it is what it is. We can take these guys out. We'll trigger. If you want to be really conservative, you could wait for the next round of the tough guys, but I think we're fine right now. We'll hold these you'll hold these ults for Mari and Rourke. Let's see. Trigger Hollow. Might have been slightly early because I do want the nice, stronger, and double heals she's going to put out when these Scorches march out, but it should be okay. Autumn's taking forever, but that's life. We'll just do Dolores and then Dahlia, and Autumn can come after. Let's get some freezes. Let's get Rourke. You can see Hollow's doing amazing healing. This is a good build we got on Hollow. Now we'll get Autumn just after Abizu. That's too bad. But we're already up to 36 kills. They've only taken out maybe 20% of the health of the wall, so we're pretty cool. About to pass 40 kills here. We're in good control. Dahlia's crazy. Abizu's a very nice DPS too, but look at Dahlia. I mean, it's just she makes it so easy. So like, I'll just, obviously we're gonna beat this now. Let me throw us on 1x and end with my spiel. Yeah, is Dahlia the dream for every endgame player? Not currently, not with the maps we have, but for an account like this that was stuck on 119, you pull Dahlia and all of a sudden you're on the fast track to getting towards 120. It's a huge thing, and it's like, what are you really looking for from limited heroes? They can't be for everyone. Like, if Silas was a limited hero, that'd be pretty wacky, right? Like it's not every hero is going to be perfect for every account, but clearly look how perfect Dahlia was for this account, right? This is brilliant. Trigger. The auto with Abizu is annoying. There you go. Only the boss remains. They got to just half health down on the wall. It was fairly mindless, right? I was able to talk to you guys the whole time. It didn't even require my full attention because we were that confident in Dahlia, in our strategy, and our mediocre builds we got done. Look at those 10 stack of poisons. It's just too easy, just ticking away. She's by far the best poison unit in the game. It's crazy. I don't know what else there's to say. This is just awesome stuff, right? I guess the only thing left to do is check the damage and see how much she dominated, but that's how it's done, man. No premium sets. We have the random Invig with flat HP main stat on Autumn. Clearly we didn't need it. We dominated on DPS. There's no special gear. There's no special anything. It's just Dahlia's really special for this kind of content. So let's check the stats now. Putting up a really monstrous 64.2 mil. Don't sleep on Abizu. She puts out really nice DPS. And actually, Rourke put out more damage than I thought. It's not a lot. It's 5.4 million, but it's not like nothing, right? You could see how if things were tighter, that 5 million could be the difference. If these guys, if these guys were putting out 44 and 28 or something, maybe we would have needed that 5 million. It's hard the way the damage gets spread around as well with everything else. But yeah, Dahlia also is going to be brilliant for our Arbiter of Frost. So will she be a best in slot hero on like the meta teams? in Arbiter of Frost Codex for endgame accounts? Maybe. It's possible. We can't guarantee that yet, but for sure, for people that don't already have perfectly meta teams, they'll be able to slot Dahlia in. But I think for a lot of people, even if you're running like a nice burn team, like an Infernal team or a crazy Praetus Arbiter team, a lot of people might be able to fit Dahlia in. We'll have to see, but her poison's crazy. It was just 10 stacks the whole time. Really, really cool stuff. Very happy with this hero, and you can see there's just a nice mid-game, free-to-play comp. Dahlia and all free-to-play heroes. I know Hollow's hard to snag. You know what I'll actually do? I'm going to run this again really quickly now. I'll just put the music up louder, and we'll run it quick. I think I'll do it on like 2x speed. I'm going to put in Nissandei instead of Hollow, because I know people are going to complain that Hollow is here. Everybody else is totally accessible, right? So this is going to be like the ultimate free-to-play. Dahlia absolutely being a Gear 1 Dominator, with our 2 most recent Shard Summon heroes, which I think is really fun. All right, I'm going to take all the stuff I had on Hollow. I'm going to put it straight onto Nissandei, and then we'll turn the music up and we'll get it going. If you don't know what Nissandei does, she does really, really big single target heals that can bounce around, so she's just a tremendous healer. And on top of that, she's got a nice attack speed boost. And when you've got her on A3, she gives a 30% attack speed boost to all deployed heroes when she is deployed. So we're going to make it nice and simple, right? Go to Hollow, do a switch, put it on, head into battle. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I've been Fastidious. Here comes the run with Nissandei instead of Hollow. I guess I'll say bye at the end, but thank you again to Ajax. This was a lot of fun. I hope this helped. Let me know if it did in the comments. If you want to take over again, you can hit me up on Discord. Peace. Actually, I'm going to do one other thing. Let's take the Invigoration off of Hollow. Off of Autumn. Yeah, also, I just realized this is 121. But let's take the Invigoration off of Autumn to make it even more accessible. So it's like no premium gear, no blah, 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 blah. So we'll go here. Let's turn off Power of Dominance. Imagine if we beat 120 just like that. Let's go to Autumn. We'll just do any old don't die kind of gear. We have any flat HP stuff? We do. We'll snag that. We'll snag that. And then we'll do like this. Cool. Let's go for some flatty. Cool. There you go, guys. So no premium gear, no nothing. There we have it. All right, so 119 Power of Dominance has been disabled. See ya at the end of the battle. No Hollow, Nissandei instead, and no premium gear. We took all the Invig off of Autumn in favor of Broken Set. Let's go! You can see there, I held off on the freeze from Mari, and it made it even easier because I let everyone get to the wall and get towards those blossoms, get towards Abizu's range and Dahlia's range. Pop went the weasel. Alrighty, there you guys have it. We just killed everybody but the boss. 10 stacks of poison on the boss. Easy peasy. Maybe this is the version I should have done from the beginning, but I told you I'd do the whole uncut, full stream, unedited thing. So there you have it. Easy, right? All free-to-play, accessible heroes, plus Dahlia. She's the only legendary, and we are just absolutely cruising. They obviously took out a bit more of the wall this time. Less rage regen isn't ideal, and certainly not ideal not having the Invigoration on Dahlia. But all that being said, it was still completely in control. Never was in question. Really nice stuff. No anti-heal, no Elowyn. There you go. So nice. I think we'll save that because he might want to auto run it. Otherwise, no, we won't. Just remember to put the gear back on Ajax. Remember to put the gear back on Hollow. There you go. Perfect. 71.4 mil. A beautiful thing. She is a Gear 1 beast. Totally free to play. If you snagged Dahlia from the guarantee, you could have been saving up. So yeah, she might not be perfect for every endgame account. She might be perfect for a lot of them. We have to see what content comes and how good she is in Arbiter of Frost. But without question, for certain accounts like Ajax's account, Ajax Dag's account over here, Micah's account, it is just perfection. Thank you so much for watching. I have been Fastidious. If you like my stuff, give it a thumbs up. If you need a takeover, let me know on Discord. Get in the comments. Let me know what you think. Are you excited that you pulled for Dahlia? Do you regret not pulling for Dahlia? I'm curious. Let me know. Subscribe, share it with your mother, and I'll see you real soon.
Fastidious.
Cool.